welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a worth the buy or not on another NYX product, actually two of them. So this is the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. I've heard very great things about this from several different people here on YouTube. Just briefly mention it. I haven't watched like in-depth tutorials or reviews because I want to just try this out for my own. So that's what we have going on thus far. And I also have this one, which is a recommendation from you guys. It's the Bear With Me Cannabis Primer. So this is supposed to be a 24-hour primer with hydration, and it's infused with the cannabis, and it preps your face while blurring imperfections. And it gives a revitalizing glow suitable for all skin types. This retails for $15, and then the Skin Veil retails for $13. So this is actually cheaper than the actual primer, but it is up to 8 hours of wear. So yeah, I'm really excited because I feel like it'll be good on my skin right now. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do first is start off with my Ultra Repair Cream because I need that hydration. And there's been so many like more light consistencies and like coverage products come out right now, which makes sense because of the season. So I'm excited to try this out and see kind of how it does with my skin type. But I do want to read a little bit about it while we let the skin absorb the moisturizer before we go in with the primer. So this Skin Veil provides a fresh face look, and it evens out your skin tone, provides seamless coverage. It's breathable. It's a weightless formula. It gives you like a nice luminous look. There's no streakiness, and like I mentioned, provides up to 8-hour wear. Right now I'm looking at the ingredients. I don't see any type of alcohol. Have water as one of the main ingredients, so I'm excited to see how this is gonna do. And now that we kind of gave it a few seconds, let's go ahead and apply the primer. So this is the primer. It's interesting because this primer is more expensive than the Skin Veil. It's $2 more expensive. The primer has 1 full ounce and the Skin Veil has 0.91 ounces, so a little bit less than the primer. So maybe that's the reason why. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this on the back of my hand. Ooh, this has a little bit of a glow. It has a little bit of, ooh, yeah. Do you see that glow? It is a glow. It smells like perfume, so I'm hoping that doesn't irritate me. I mean, it shouldn't because I've tried cannabis products for my skin, and I haven't had an issue. It's a nice creamy consistency. It's sticky. It's not as like runny as I thought it would be. But let's see. It tells me some of the ingredients. It has water. It has alcohol. It actually has quite a bit of alcohol. We'll have to see how this goes. I love when I can really go in with the product all over. First impressions, the consistency, I'm not the biggest fan of. I feel like it just feels really like sticky and not as lightweight as I like for a primer. So that's just something to note. And then $15 for a drugstore primer, I don't know about that one. I think my cut for a drugstore primer would probably be like no more than $10. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the skin tint. Now this skin tint only has like, how many, let me look at I have my iPad right here. I want to see how many shades this has because it didn't have that many. In Ulta, they literally only had like 6 shades, and I was like, this ain't my shade. So I had to go on NYX's website to order my correct shade. So it does have 12 shades, which they need more shades. I understand that it's a skin tint, and usually skin tints tend to have less shades, but there's so many different undertones. So I'm just like, come on. This one is in the shade Golden Camel. So I hope this works out. It does look like it's going to be a little bit on the orange side, but we'll have to just play with it. So to make sure that you really blend the primer in, or else it's going to leave like little marks of product on the skin. My skin's feeling a little bit, like a little weird. Okay. Yeah, this is going to pick up orange. I can feel it. See that there's a difference. If you want to leave it like that, you can, because I know some days I don't like to really put on that much product, but I'm going to go in again. Now this doesn't claim to be like a full coverage skin tint, so I'm not expecting this to like cover me like with a full coverage finish, but I think that it'll be enough for like a summer day. Consistency of the product feels lightweight. It still has a little bit of like, I don't want to say thickness, but it's not super duper like runny. The color actually ended up not being as orange as I thought it would be. It's not as like fresh as I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a little bit more like luminous. Right now it kind of does look like I'm wearing makeup on my face. Like right here it looks makeup-y. Because alcohol can dry out your skin. So I don't know how I feel about that primer. But I think we're going to leave it like this. If I want to add more, I can always go back in and add more. But I think that's enough coverage for right now. As you can see, it's a buildable coverage, so you can always add more. But you can see the difference, definitely a difference between this side, which is covered, to this side that has my redness. So now for this, we're going to go ahead and take my brush, because I want to see how it performs with the brush. I actually just washed my brush. This is my XOXO brush. Look how clean it is. I love a clean brush. A clean brush is life. So now I'm going to take product on this side. I'm going to kind of buff it in. Yeah, I mean, even with the brush, it's still very, very lightweight. To look like second skin, so I'm not expecting like foundation results out of this, you know? I think it's so cool that so many drugstore brands have been coming out with skin tints, because I feel like it was kind of lacking at the drugstore. And it's cool to see that they offer it for several different types of skin type. I don't know. I feel like it's just clinging onto like some of my redness and my texture. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it doesn't easily melt into the skin, so you really have to work at pushing it into the skin. I would say if you have a lot of redness or like a lot of things that you want to conceal, this may not be the one for you, because you're going to be finding yourself having to like add more and more as you go. But I feel like if you have like pretty evened out skin, it'll be easier for you to like quickly just apply this and be ready to go. So that is the product on both sides. I feel like with either the brush or the sponge, it will make a difference with application. I feel like it applies it very, very similar. You do, like I mentioned, have to really go in and blend the product out, because it's not going to blend itself. It doesn't like easily melt into the skin. But I think that it's one of those products that maybe with a different primer it would have worked better. I feel like this primer just did not feel the best on my skin. It just like felt weird in consistency for a primer. It almost felt like the consistency of like a liquid highlighter. As for the skin tint, now that it's setting, I feel like it looks like I have makeup on my face. And that's not usually what I want from a skin veil, skin tint, whatever you want to call it. I feel like you typically want it to look very, very skin-like and just melt right into the skin and almost become one. I feel like it's just kind of like a layer of product laying on top. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you guys my very first thoughts on this product, and you guys are going to see me look a little bit more put together. And then we can go ahead and start our day. So far, I'm kind of like, really? But you never know, things change. So I'm going to go ahead and beat this face, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I am back right now. It is 9:41 a.m. So I do have to say that after being off camera, it oxidized a lot. It became that orange that I expected it to become when I was applying it. I feel like when you apply it, it kind of looks close to your skin tone. And then literally after I was done being on camera, it started to look very orange. So what I went ahead and did was I just used some concealer. I used my L'Oreal Infallible. This one right here. This one is in the shade Cashew. And it was able to kind of like bring a little bit more dimension to the face. And I did use some baking powder to set the under eyes because they crease. And I didn't use that much. I used very little. And my under eye looks rough with the foundation. And then I kind of dusted it away in the areas, you know, like right here where I get really oily, and it was just clinging onto the skin veil. So I don't know, I feel like the skin veil is definitely more so for very, very natural days. The only reason why I'm wearing like a fuller face is because I just felt creative today. But I feel like this is definitely a product for those people that just want something to even out their skin complexion and then are just going to wear like mascara, not even concealer, because I feel like the concealer can make it look a little rough if you have to go ahead and bake. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is wear this for approximately 8 hours. It's supposed to wear well up to 8 hours, so I want to see how it does with that. But yeah, this is what we have going on. Not the biggest fan thus far, but who knows. Now we're just going to really test it out for how long it can wear and how well it can wear. So if you want to stay tuned and see if this skin veil is worth the buy or not, then please go ahead and do so, because I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm kind of intrigued to see what else can happen with this skin veil. So stay tuned. So this is what the skin looks like in natural lighting up close. Honestly, guys, I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like it looks very just dry and like crusty. I don't know. I'm not living for this. And this is right after I was upstairs filming the last part that you guys just saw. But I don't know. This is like not for me. And I know it's just like a skin tint, but still, like a lot of skin tints that I like don't look like this. So I don't know. But I'm about to go start my day, and I'll catch you guys later and we can go ahead and decide. Like this area just, oh, I don't know. Okay. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, so I am back right now. It is 7:51 p.m. I'm looking at my iPad, and I think I'm ready to remove this makeup. Like, I've been wearing this all day, and I'm just ready. So as you can see, we are looking dewy and fresh. I feel like the skin tint, like, melted into my skin a little bit better, but it's still kind of, like, removed around here, and there's some areas where it does look like I have product on top of the skin, so that's just something to note right there. But honestly, guys, I feel like overall, I felt like this looks kind of, you know when you wear a makeup and like you feel like you look ugly? I feel like this skin veil like made my face look ugly. Like, I don't know. I feel like foundation, skin tints, they just play such a huge role in how everything else looks and lays on top. And I just feel like I'm not living for this. So I have to say, for me, unfortunately, it's a pass. I feel like this is definitely suitable for somebody who's looking for something extremely natural, somebody who may have normal skin, have pretty evened out skin, because you are going to have to like build up to kind of create that floor coverage. Or if you just really like super duper natural makeup, barely there look of like skin tint, then I think you will enjoy this. But I just feel like for me, I don't know. I feel like it's not worth the $13. I feel like there's better skin tints. I would say if you're looking for a really good skin tint from the drugstore, I would recommend the Maybelline one. It has a 50 SPF. As for the NYX Bare With Me primer with cannabis, no. This one was a big fail for me. I feel like this primer could have been so much better, and like when you pump it out, it looks like you're putting like a body shimmer on. Like, it just has a lot of like shimmeriness, and I was just like, oh no, like I can't. Like, I was expecting something super like natural looking, like that would just kind of like smooth my skin, and I just was not getting that vibe. So I feel like this for $15, hell to the no. So those are pretty much all my thoughts. I'm so sorry that this video had to be kind of negative. I hate putting out this type of, you know, feedback, but I like to be always 100% honest with you guys, because you guys asked me to review these products. I want to make sure that if I am purchasing these products and I am making a video on them, I'm giving you guys full in-depth honesty, so that you guys who may have similar skin issues to me, similar skin tones, similar like, you know, all around skin, you may find this to be very helpful before you decide to splurge. Because I mean, $15, $13 sometimes on makeup is not the best move. So please give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and also lets me know to continue doing these types of reviews for you guys. Let me know what you want to see me review next. There's so many products coming out, it's insane. I'm like looking left and right for more new products to review, and they're just everywhere. So let me know what you want to see next. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video, because I mean, why would you want to miss a video? I bring you guys some hot shit, so don't ever miss a video. And that being said, I love you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon for a brand new video. Bye, guys.